Explain to me what it is that we have judges now that are this blatant in their violation of the law. I did just a couple of days ago a video about a judge down in New Mexico who had an illegal immigrant living with him. Now we have an illegal immigrant who was able to get away from ICE thanks to a judge in Milwaukee County. I don't even know what to say about this. I mean, really? You're going to allow a criminal to get away from law enforcement. And after you see this clip from the local news there, I'm going to explain to you who Judge Dugan is. Hannah Dugan is this woman's name. This is She's under investigation by the FBI, thankfully. So maybe we'll get some justice on this. I don't know, but that's how things go. So let's take a look at this local clip, and I'll get back with you and tell you who she is.
Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself.
There are questions tonight asking whether a Milwaukee County judge obstructed justice by shielding a man from an ICE arrest at the Milwaukee County Courthouse. The incident happened Friday in misdemeanor court and could make the judge a target of a federal investigation. Nick Bohr tonight with that story.
Judge Hannah Dugan has been on the Milwaukee County bench for 9 years, but is herself under scrutiny after an incident involving a man wanted by immigration agents outside her courtroom Friday. According to a law enforcement source, ICE agents were waiting outside Dugan's courtroom for a man making a court appearance there, but Dugan is alleged to have shielded him to avoid his ICE detention. In an email to other judges shared with 12 News, Chief Judge Carl Ashley confirmed the presence of ICE agents Friday, explaining they had a warrant and were asked to wait outside the courtroom. However, Ashley said he, quote, had no information to provide as to what occurred inside Judge Dugan's courtroom. I spoke with Judge Dugan outside of her courtroom here this afternoon. She told me that she didn't wish to comment at this time, but there is a sign taped to her courtroom door that predates the Friday incident, but seems to reference some of the same issues. The sign urges any person who, quote, feels unsafe coming to the courthouse to contact Judge Dugan's clerk to request a remote hearing via Zoom. It's dated 4 days before the Friday incident. An ICE spokesperson told 12 News Tuesday morning they would not confirm the incident. They also wouldn't say whether the man in question was ultimately detained by ICE. At the Milwaukee County Courthouse, Nick Bohr, WISN 12 News.
So, folks, according to Milwaukee Journal Sentinel, Hannah Dugan has been part of Wisconsin's legal landscape for nearly 3 decades, molded a career that's focused mainly on civil law and civic leadership. Now, in her 9th year as a Milwaukee County Circuit Court judge, is under federal investigation for allegedly helping undocumented immigrant avoid arrest. She's 65, graduated from University of Wisconsin Law School in '87. She was at one point part of of legal aid organizations and executive director of Catholic Charities. Been active in professional organizations and referees attorney discipline cases brought by the Office of Lawyer Regulation. Dugan is a former Milwaukee Bar Association president, was elected to Branch 31 of Circuit Court in 2016, defeating incumbent Paul Refeld, not sure how to pronounce that dude's name, an appointee of then Governor Scott Walker, primarily oversees cases in the misdemeanor division, and she was unopposed in 2022, with her current leaving in 2028. So this woman who's been around a while has been member of every legal liberal organization possible from the looks of it, decided, hey, now I'm going to give it this. She wants to keep people feeling safe when they come or deal with her courtroom. But here's the thing, if you are somebody avoiding law enforcement, no. At that point, you shouldn't necessarily feel safe walking into the courthouse. If you are a criminal, you should be dealt with as a criminal. End of story. Now, I don't know what can be done. I don't know if this woman will be getting criminal anything against her, but we'll see. This is this is just how things are going nowadays. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. So, folks, that's the story that I wanted to bring you on this video. And I just wanted to say thank you again for coming by. Hit like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff if you don't mind. Help me out. So, y'all have a good day now. Bye.